Hello friends, hope all are doing good. Welcome back to our channel RK Data Labs. Today we are going to see a new topic which is explaining you all about top 25 Git working commands. Already we have seen like how to integrate Git, GitHub and IDE, IntelliJ IDEA. Hope that video would have given like good understanding of how you need to install Git client as well as like how to commit files and all those stuffs, basic things. Today we are going to do one more level higher than that, like what are all the basic Git working commands that we are going to do in our day-to-day daily working life. So you people have already known that Git is a version control system where it is used to track all our software code whenever any developers who are actually working in different projects. So now we have given you a couple of Git working commands so that it is more elaborately worked into our daily life. Come on, let's go into the demo session. So these are some of the Git working commands, guys. So let's go into like maybe like couple of commands are listed over here, like git config. You can even just set your name as a username and as well as email id, and then they're like git help and then git init. So I will be explaining you each and every command by doing a demo. Maybe like let's do like this: git config. So if you want to set the name, you can just simply put like this: username Rajesh Khanna. So this will set your username into global configuration. Okay, so as like that, similar to that, you can create couple of usernames in the global configuration settings. If you want to set your email id, the command for using and setting this is global user.email. Okay, so these are some of the basic commands. So now let's try to create one directory, maybe like initiating a repository. Okay, so how should I do? Simple: git init and then followed by the name of the repository or name of the directory. Maybe I'll put something like test demo. Okay, so what it does is, under AWS test or AWS demo pipeline, it would have created one new directory called test demo. So let's come on, let's see that. If you see here, it has created a new directory. It has initiated one repository or repo, we call them as command here, with a git directory. Here we go. So if you want to see a couple of git useful commands and how to use it, simply put git help. So that will give you like a list of git commands, so that like what is the usage of it and how to use actually with the respect to command syntax as well. All right, next we are going to clone a repository. So how to use it? Simple: put git clone, and this is my one of my repository. I'm just going to clone this. So how should I do? Take the git repo clone url and then simply go. So it just try to go to the repository and clone all the folders and files into your respect to local directory. So now under AWS demo pipeline, it should have created one more directory. Let's see like what it is. AWS demo pipeline, right? So this is nothing but your repository, and you have all the files have been created over here. So how should you navigate to it? Just simply put AWS demo pipeline. Simple, it moves into the main branch. All right, so how should you know like which branch you are actually working? Is nothing but here main. So if you want to create a directory, simple, you can just put over here git checkout -b AWS demo branch. All right, so this will create a new branch here. So maybe like once you put it, so it will just create one new branch as well as it switches to the branch respectively. If you want to see like which branch and you are working, or the list of branches that you have created, simple, you can put grid branch -a. It will simply show you like couple of branches which have been created recently. If you want to see the remote branches which you have created, just put like git branch -r. Or if you want to combine, you want to see git branch -all. Okay, all is for combining local branch as well as remote branch. -r is for remote branch and -a is for the local branches. So now we have created one new branch using git checkout command -b, and we are into AWS demo branch now. So now what should I do? I'm just going to simply add one file here, so that like before doing into that, I want to pull it. So I want to pull the code before doing any changes. So what should I do? Simple git pull. So it will tell like, is there anything to pull? No. So it is just telling like there is no tracking information, right? So we don't want to worry about git pull, because it's all the code which is coming from the cloned repository already taken a pull from it. So let's not worry about it. What we will do, we will try to push some code and then we will try to pull. So that will help you like how actually git pull is working into that. All right. Yes. Now let me try to add one file. Okay. So let me copy this file. Let me go over here. I'm just pasting it over here. So the next steps, what should I do? Go here and I want to check which file it is, right? So I want to use a command called git status. So that will tell you like what file that you have added. Maybe I'll add you like, maybe I can add one more file here. I can add here. So there are two files now, right? So I'll put another command git status. Now it shows combined HBase snapshot and install funcs, two files. So now what should I do? Before doing a push or commit, I want to simply add my files. Use command git add dot. So this will add all your files into your staging area, and then you want to then further move to commit. Use a commit git commit -m. -m stands for message. So I'm just going with test file changes. So use a command called git commit -m test file changes. This is nothing but commit ID. Commit ID is necessary so that in order to track all your commits, whenever if you are actually doing some errors or mistakes or accidentally you have did something. So if you want to restore it or reverting back to some changes into your previous old commits, you want to always ensure that your commit ID is absolutely unique. Okay. So now it has just committed, which means the staging area, from staging area it has pushed to the working directory. Now I'm just going to push all my changes to the branch called AWS demo branch. Simple git push. So what should I do? I just use this command git push, copy, paste it. Simple. So now it has pushed all my files to here. So now it is saying that all files are up to date. So now git pull command is used to pull all your respective code from the current branch. Okay. Git push is used to whenever you have any files added or deleted or modified, you want to push all those changes into your respective branch. Please use the command called git push. If you want to again see couple of commits, all right, so like this, so you have like couple of commits I have did, right? So like this you can just check out with option called git log. So now if you want to see the difference between this commit and this commit, so how should you do? Simple, you can just put git diff and just copy this commit ID. This is nothing but the commit ID space and this commit ID. It will tell you what are all the files that you have added. So if you see here, this is the file which got committed between those two commits. Okay, so this is just to check between two different commits which files are getting added in your respective branch. Okay, so now I should come back from here, editor mode, and just come over here, just clearing out all my screen. So now if I want to change or if I want to remove a file, so what should I do? Simple, git move, and let's copy this file. Okay, I want to rename this file before doing any changes. Simple, I can just simply move it. I can then do it simply, all this file gets moved in the sense renaming the file from one file name to other file name. All right, so if I want to remove the file name, so just go here, copy this, paste it. Simple, I can just simply remove this file. All right, so now what it is telling, it has already been indexed to the push command. So what should you do? You should do a force. -f will work. So now if you put a list, it will not show you that file here. So what should you do? You should use an option called -f. which is nothing but it is removing with force option. Okay, so now if I put a status, so now it tells me that this file has been deleted. So what should I do if I want to make those changes respectively into your branch? I want to add it. Simple, add it, commit. I will give my message called delete file, deleted files, and then let me push it. That's it. So now we have deleted one file and then we have just pushed the file accordingly. So likewise, there are like couple of commands over here. If you want to list out like remote branches, just put like git remote, and that will tell you like whether do we have any remote branches or not. So at the moment we don't have it, so that's why it is not being showing here. If you want to fetch any branches locally or in remote, you can just put git fetch, and even we don't have it anything, so it is just showing simply as like this. And then if you go here, you have like a couple of things, and you can just create a tag. How to create a tag? Simple. So this will tell you like git tag, let's say 2. So now if I put tag, it will show you like what is the tag. So these tags are very necessary and important in your respect to working branches, to make it clear that it is an important place where you are marking it for your code promotion. Maybe like if you want to release your code to production. Okay, so you want to make it this stage where you want to take your code respectively, you can use this tags accordingly. Tags are the pointers where you can effectively use this to release your branch to furthermore environment productionizing. Okay, or even you can push the code to QA or prod. Tags are very necessary, essential to push all your code to a higher environment. Okay, so for listing out all these tags, use this git tag, and if you want to create a tag, you can just put git tag followed by the tag name. This is the tag name. Tag name, always please ensure that it is being with version v1.0 or 1.1 or something like that. That's very essential and very necessary to have it. Okay, and then it will show you like what are all the, it is similar to equivalent to commit, git commit. So it will tell you like at the recent commit what all changes we have did completely. So I'm coming out here, I'm just clearing my screen, and then I'm just doing a stash. So if I try to add one file, let me say these are the files. Okay, let me remove it. Okay, let me try to remove this file. All right, let me try to add one file. That gives you good understanding. All right, so this file. All right. Status, you have one file and you want to add it, and then before doing a commit, what you can do, you can just simply stash it. So what this stash will do, it just saves your respective files which are actually deleted or added or modified into your stashable directory. Okay, it is a stashable directory, we call them out, which means if you want to try to navigate to another directory or another branch without doing a commit, you cannot simply switch to that respective branch. So what you can do simply for that purpose, if you want to move it, simply you can stash those files, and then the moment you come out from that branch, you can stash it accordingly. You can restore the stash. How to do it? Simple. If you just put git stash pop, simply it will just reverted that stash whatever you did to your original rebase accordingly. Okay, and one more command is git revert. If you want to revert any command, maybe like if you want to revert it to any commit that you want, let's say this is the commit. Okay, if you want, okay, now let me try to take this, copy the commit, it simply tells you like this commit has been reverted back by using this option. So I want to save this so that it simply deleted the respective commit whichever did in that respective commit. All right, so with this we have come to end of this session. We have covered couple of commands over here in git most important ones for your working usage in our day-to-day daily usage. Hope this will be very useful and essential for you. Thanks for joining this video. Please do subscribe to my channel if you really like my video. There are a lot more to come with respect to git commands, like in our day-to-day life, how to merge and create a pull request, that we are going to cover in my next video. Thanks for joining the session. Bye.